I ordered this 4.5 meter KOETSU paddleboard. It's an inflatable. It's about, actually in feet, 14 feet, 7 inches long. It's about 38 inches wide and about 6 to 8 inches thick. And it comes with all the accessories you see here and even a motor hanging board. Let's go. Gotta be careful because this is a stand-up inflatable paddleboard, so make sure you don't cut into anything. Inflatable. There it is. This should be the 4.5 meter inflatable paddleboard. Okay, we've got some of the things in here. Accessories. I've got 2 of the smaller fins that go on the bottom. And then this is the one large fin that goes on the bottom. There's some kind of strap. I'm not sure what that's for yet, but let's put everything out here and lay it out. And oh, this is heavy. Let's measure it and make sure that it's 4.5 meters. That should be about 14 feet and 7 inches, I think. We convert it to standard. And there's this bubble wrap bag with nothing in it. Wow, this is awesome. Look how big this thing is. So here it is. It's got a valve here. Lots of D-rings around it. Now I'm just waiting for the accessories. The company told me that Lazada will only ship up to 20 kilograms. And this weighed 21 kilograms. So they just sent me the 3 fins that go with it. The actual inflatable paddleboard itself, and they're shipping me the paddle, the pump, the motor hanging board that goes on here. They're shipping all those extra things from a different shipping company because they can't ship it all in one box. It would be too heavy for Lazada to accept. So here it is. Pretty cool. The accessories arrived a couple days later. Check them out. We've got a pump, a leash, patch kit, fins, everything, even a motor mounting board. Here we are on our new paddleboard. Brand name KOETSU. Never heard of it, from China. But it's a 15-footer. 38 inches wide. It's actually about 14'7" long, so almost 15 feet. And check it out, even though I'm moving around a lot, she can still balance. Look how much more is on the back of the board here. This board's made for 2 to 4 people. It holds 350 kilograms. Here we are. I should probably take my feet out of the water so she can paddle me around easier. See this, guys? Just get yourself a wife, get yourself a paddleboard. Wait, let me lay down, put my head on the cooler. Oh yeah, all right baby, go. That's the life, guys. This is paddleboarding in the Philippines. Good job, baby. And even with one person, look at this thing, tracks well. She's been paddling on one side and the kayak refuses to turn to the left. It's got 3 fins underneath it. This thing tracks very well. You got to get your exercise in the morning, you know. Good job, baby. I'm gonna move up. Whoa. So here we are. We left out of Marigondon Beach. Just gonna paddle. Today's the first day on the paddleboard. Testing it out, balancing. And then later you're gonna see my video when I put my trolling motor on it. Trolling motor, chairs, cooler. It's gonna be crazy for our trip next week. My trolling motor just arrived from Amazon. Let's put it on the paddleboard and see what happens. Alright guys, here it is. Come on in closer. This is the KOETSU. I'm not sure how to say it. It's a Chinese brand. KOETSU, KOETSU. This is a 4.5 meter inflatable paddleboard. It's about 14 foot 7 or 8 inches or so, about 6 to 8 inches thick and 38 inches wide. It's got tie downs on the front. Check it out. It's got a bungee place to put your bag, so I put my dry bag here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 handles on it. And it's got D-rings all over the place, which is cool. So check out what I did over here. I put a floor mat on here. Come look at it closer. I got some puzzle mats, and I put puzzle mats on here so the cooler doesn't scratch. I just have my Coleman style cooler here. Got all of our food and stuff in here, or whatever you want to keep safe and dry. I put locks on my cooler, so this can't come undone anyways. And then I did these ties on here, kind of like sail ties when you pull down your sail, so it's a slip knot. So you just pull that and tighten it up. It's not going anywhere. And one more on the other side. This is an easy way to do this without having to tie knots all the time, so now everything's solid. And then for now, I put my battery in here. I just used an old cooler. Come check it out. I've got a 12 volt 30.5 amp hour battery on it, and a trolling motor. I got the Watersnake T24. It's a 12 volt model, and it has two different modes. It has forward and reverse, and it has high speed and low speed. So technically on low speed I should be able to get 2 hours out of it. On high speed, an hour out of it on this battery. It's got a cool push button here. You just push this, motor flips up out of the water. You can pull it in. This locks it into the height I want, and this can lock it if I want it to stay straight so it doesn't turn. I can lock this and just steer with the rudder or my paddles, but I'm going to leave it loose so I can steer with this. Actually, let's try it. We'll try it we'll try it locked like this. That way we can steer with the paddles. Let's put it down first. And check out this motor bracket here. They gave me this for free when I bought the kayak. All you have to do is ask them for it. So this mounts onto here, and there are two other mounts underneath. And this thing's pretty heavy duty. It's not going anywhere. All right, I think we're ready to roll. We've got our 2 paddles ready. Got the wife ready. Got my chair ready. This is just a stadium seat. They've got these for 100 pesos at a Gaisano Grand Mall in Lapu-Lapu. There are quite a few left if anybody wants stadium seats. For me, it's going to work out great because I can sit up high on this. And this is rated for 365 kilograms. So her and I on it are going to be no problem. We could actually put 4 people. I think it's rated for 2 to 4 people. So we should be fine on this. All right, babe, ready? Where do you want to go? Bohol? Alongo? Cordoba. All right guys, we're out of here. I'll show you more when we get out on the water. Here we are at low speed, and it's doing 4 kilometers an hour. 4 kilometers an hour on low speed. All right, here we are with the, here it is, check it out. The Watersnake T24S. This is the saltwater version. 24 pound thrust, 12 volt motor. We're on high speed right now. And let's catch up the speed. We're 6 kilometers an hour. We're getting as fast as 7 kilometers an hour sometimes. And it's windy and a little choppy. All right guys, check it out. You got a nice comfortable seat height when you sit on your Coleman cooler. It's really easy. If I wanted to paddle assist, it's really easy to paddle here. And we're doing about 6 to 7 kilometers an hour right now on the Watersnake T24S, S for saltwater. For steering, I could build a handle on this so I can easily move it, but for right now, I'll just stick my paddle in the water. That'll give us a little bit of left or right, or if I don't want to slow down, I can just paddle more on the other side. But look at the paddling position. I sit up straight. Really, really easy to paddle from this position. Easier than standing up and paddling or sitting on your knees. This is my kind of paddling. Check me out. No water, just paddling. So some of you guys might recognize this place, but not anymore. This is what they used to call Bora Bora, Cordova. There are about 60 floating cottages out there, and then a bunch of squatter camp type cottages here. And then they had some nice ones down there on the white sand beach. But the city came in and took everything down. It looks like they're gonna build a floating restaurant, some kind of a city place. And soon. Anyways, here's our paddleboard. We made it all the way from Marigondone Beach. We just use slow speed. We kind of call that like a paddle assist. Use the Watersnake on low speed. It goes about 3 to 4 kilometers an hour tops on low speed. That's great for paddle assist if you have some choppy water. And then my cooler that I had here, we just pop it off. Check out our primitive beach camping. Hey look, somebody already has an anchor line right here. I could have used this. Got some straw tie and a rock. Check out our campsite. What do you gotta say for yourself, baby? Look at this. We're in the Philippines. We are in the Philippines. All right, let's eat. Now, while I'm here, check out the modifications I did to my Coleman cooler. This is the one with the wheels on it. I insulated the whole inside top of this. I built a bag with that kind of roofing insulation in it all the way around, and it makes a huge difference. The standard cooler isn't that good, but with the insulation it's great. Then I put these locking toggles on here so they clip down, won't open up. And I put down some kayak tie downs here. That's just to make it easier to tie down to the paddleboard. My wife packed us a lunch. I've got my Ant-Man sandwich, hard-boiled eggs, papaya, candy bars. What is that? Potato salad? What is that?
Fruit salad.
Fruit salad, water, Cobra. And we got a spot in the shade. Check it out. One of the only spots in the shade. Correction, this is a 12 volt 32.2 amp hour battery. I probably should have stopped using the battery a little bit earlier, but of course I didn't bring my voltmeter out on the water.